All right, guys. I'm always harping about fathers and people doing dads doing the right thing and such. That was a bike coming up the street, and I'm not using the microphone. But I just wanted to show you a couple of things of how real dads used to be, uh, and how I am today. And maybe if you're lucky enough to have your dad around, maybe this is in your dad does things like this. Maybe he skips a meal. Maybe he's sacrificing a whole lot for you. And dads typically, mothers get credit for doing this. Dads don't get no credit in this world today, and that's by design. But I've got money. I could go out here and get new clothes. I could have all sorts of clothes. We are not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but I want to show you something. This is a pair of pants that I wear weekly. I don't know if this will show up good for you, but you can see where it's been sewn here. It's been sewn in a couple of more places. All of this back here is ripped. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see down through here, going across, and they'll be sewn again. You can see where they're doing patchwork all over. Can look at these. Of course, I'm at the age right now I wear something, not growing. As a matter of fact, I'm getting smaller because I'm older. I don't eat as much. If you look at the front of these pants and come up real close to them, all of this is stitching going in through here. I got it on this side too. Not sure if this shirt has it, but just from where I scratched my back, I've got a lot of holes in the back of t-shirts that I wear. And why would you do that? The number one reason is because I want to make sure Joe has the best I can possibly give him. And this is something that seems to be missing in the world today. See, when I was a kid, my father died when I just turned 11, very unexpectedly. He was very young. And we suffered a lot after that. And my mother worked, she would either work from be in at 6 o'clock in the morning and get off at 12 o'clock at night, or she would go in at 12 o'clock at night and get off at 6 the next day. Not the next morning, the 6 in the evening. And my mother did this for quite a few years, keeping food over our keeping us fed, keeping a roof over our head. And it was such a struggle. And so when I get to where I'm being boisterous and I go through what I call old man rants, this is why. Because they had services back then when I was a kid, but nothing like they are today. And so we weren't down getting free food. There wasn't nowhere to go for that. We didn't get free housing. We didn't get free medical care. It had to be paid for, folks. But the world was a lot better of a place because moms and dads, through economic necessity, tended to have to stick together. And they were raised to stick together, and they wanted to stick together. And this world's so different today. And And they realized then that it was biblically necessary to stick together. And this world's very different today, very different. And those of you that know us and are familiar with the channel, you know we are presently living in Colombia in South America. And it's a status symbol to have nice clothes on here, even more so than it is would be in the UK or the United States or Canada, for example. And I could care less. I'm not into that. I will wear something till I possibly can't wear it, till it's gone, till it's rags, till it's done. When I'm done with it, it's not a hand-me-down no longer, which I've had so many nice clothes. Some of the things that Joe's in are very, very nice clothes that I passed down to him when he, or you've seen him in the past because he can't fit in my clothes now, he's too big. But that's what we did. Rocky, don't do it. Hola. You got a neighbor. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that we do, the world used to be different. I come from what would be considered very old school today. And when I get on folks and I get on young boxers, the other day, if you look a video or two back, you're going to see where I am utterly reaming and shaming young black African Americans in the U.S. Well, African Americans, of course, it'd be from the U.S. In that the best boxers in the world used to be African Americans, and no longer. They're kind of pushing themselves in the category to be the worst boxers of any boxers in the world. And it's because, and you would have to go, if you're a young black fella, don't get mad at me trying to start a fire up underneath you, or white fella, young in general, take the color out of it. Don't get mad with me. Go find, if you got a grandpa, a lot of you have great grandpas living because the children coming down are having babies when they're 15 years old. Try to get to a grandpa or great grandpa, somebody my age or older, and try to see what the world was really like for them. People wasn't in the handing out business. I grew up, I tell you guys, Joe gets meat every day, poultry every day, good food, clean food as well. And but I grew up on mayonnaise sandwiches. I still love them to this day. I got to where I hated them towards the middle of my life, but as I'm approaching the ending section of life, I'll sit and have a mayonnaise sandwich. People looking at me like, are you crazy? You just put mayonnaise on that sandwich? I'm like, yeah, it's what I like. So this world, and I still to this day, I have nightmares of being homeless. And most of you don't know what it's like to be on the verge. And I always tell all of you, and you don't realize it till it happens, but every single human being on the face of this earth, including Trump and Elon Musk, every person on the face of this earth is one step and one day away from those streets. And yet society today, and in the boxing community, I'll go back to, you've got boxers that want to stay in those streets. And it's the craziest thing, and the insanity that is befalling young people. So I just wanted to show you all but a little example about who I am and aspire to be as a good father for Joe. I think I've about destroyed everything in my life I've came in contact with, but I have been a good father and pushed my son up on high as best I can. And I thank the good Lord every day that he gave me my son, and I love the Lord for it. So it's time to start thinking as you're younger, hearing from old people like me and thinking in what we're saying. And maybe you don't get it today, maybe a year, 5 year, or a year or three beyond that, you get it. And you say, hey, I understand what that old guy was trying to tell me. So anyway, much love to you guys. We hope you have a happy Tuesday. We'll have probably a workout video, most assuredly some short videos up later today. As gym time approaches, I want you to know we all love you. And as imperfect as we are up in here, and you can bet you by golly, wow, we are imperfect, we do love the Lord, and He is Lord, King, and Savior up in here, and we hope He is where you are too. And we hope you all have a great rest of your week.